Alright, now I know that was kind of redundant. Going all the way over here to get an axe. Probably could have bought one since I probably sold one there. But it's whatever. I'm going back over here because I don't want to pay somebody to sleep in a bed. And as soon as I over-encumber myself with wood, I'm going to go take a nap, get the well-rested perk, and then I'm going to go smithing. I'm going to make some arrows and some lockpicks, and hopefully it will improve my smithing ability. If it improves my smithing by making those items, even though they're modded items, then I'm gonna level up so fucking fast, you guys. Because I love making me some pointless crap that I don't need to spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to sell. You know, I don't have anything wrong with the whole making silver rings and making gold rings and then turning around and selling them, because then you're boosting your speech, you're increasing your money, and you're selling, and you're, smithing. And let's reduce our weight a little bit, though.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
We're doing this because we do have 2 iron. Yes, I know how to do this. Which means we can make 1 iron ingot now. Oh no, we made 2 iron ingots. Damn. I thought that it took 2 iron ore to make 1 iron ingot. Or maybe some of them take 2 and some of them don't. I don't know. It's too fucking complicated. Hey, can I use this?
General goods store.
Can I use this? Can I use this? Can I use it? You.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Please don't make me use console commands to kill you. I will.
Yes?
Okay. You asked for it. Let's see if I can still do this. I didn't want to do this. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I want to, but I'm not going to. Sorry, you guys. I'm just not. I don't really use console commands. The only time I've ever really used them is to bring people back from the dead because fucking vampires showed up and killed them and they were important. Like, who's a good example? Oh,
Feindal thinks he can away from me.
I had went through hell and high water to collect all but like 1 or 2 of the stones of however the hell you say that. The weird stone that I picked up yesterday in the Jarl's bedroom. I went through hell and high water to collect all of them. Hey, now I can talk to you guys for a little while because this is going to be going for quite some time. But I went through hell and high water to collect all of those. And then I finally got 22 out of 24. And I don't remember why I thought, I don't know, but I was convinced that I had to join the Thieves Guild to get the last 2. But it didn't matter because I had to join the Thieves Guild in order to get them appraised, find out what they are, and then, I forgot it stops. Find out what they are. You pervert, why are you watching me? Yeah, I saw you watching me. I saw that. You probably think I'm gonna sell this firewood to you. I'm not. But anyways, I went through hell and high water for it, right? And then I finally have 22 of them. And I go to Riften, and I'm ready to join the Thieves Guild, because I didn't want to join the Thieves Guild at that time. I changed my mind later on, whenever I found out about some of the unique stuff that you can get by completing the Thieves Guild. But I didn't want to because I thought that they were a bunch of douchebags that they weren't really a thieves guild. Then I come to find out that there's a quest line. It explains that. We'll get into that later. But I found out that, I could change all the things that I didn't like about the Thieves Guild. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then on top of that, I have to join the Thieves Guild in order to figure out what the hell these stones are. Get done with them, get this little perk that I'm supposed to get out of them, and be able to take them out of my inventory, because you can't take them out of your inventory because they're a quest item. And, so I go to Riften, and the dude, I can't remember what his name is, it starts with a B, but he's like, I want you to, do this fucking asshole move, get this person in trouble, and, all this bullshit. Don't worry, they won't get hurt, they're just gonna go to jail for the night. And I went to go talk to him to tell him, okay, you know what, I'm ready to do this, we'll do this. And I get there, and fucking vampires show up, and they eat him, and now he's dead. So now I can't join the Thieves Guild. And so I spent like 4 hours on Google and YouTube trying to find out how to bring him back to life, because, I was just fed up. This is hours of gameplay later, and I was just fed up with having these damn things in my inventory, because some of them stack, some of them don't. So you basically got like 15 slots of your inventory used up, with just clutter. I mean, you're unlimited in how much stuff you can carry in your inventory. The only thing that limits you is how much weight you can carry. Not an issue with these, but it was just fucking annoying. So I spent like 4 fucking hours. I come to find out there's only one way to bring him back because his body's already disappeared, and it's way too complicated for somebody that doesn't use console commands on Skyrim. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna use the way that I found 4 fucking hours ago. I'm going to go back to the last save that I had before he got killed, or before his body disappeared, and I'm just gonna lose like 5 hours of gameplay, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna use the resurrect command and bring him back from the dead. And then once I did that, I was like, oh, sweet! Now I can bring anyone back from the dead.
Still here.
If they're important, bring them back from the dead.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
If they're not important and I just feel like trolling around for a minute, bring them back from the dead. Just for fun. Just for fun. That's all it was. It was just for fun.
Let's get going then.
Okay, so let's do this a little bit more. The more wood we have, the better. But yeah, point being, I played around with it a little bit. I screwed up a lot. Thankfully I only ever screwed up whenever I was trolling. Like, I killed the courier, and then I drug his body to where a saber-tooth was, and I killed the saber-tooth. I completely looted the courier, so he had nothing. And then I sat there over and over and over, resurrecting the both of them, exiting out of the console command, and then watching them kill each other. It was fucking hilarious. Like, twice out of like 100 tries, the courier actually, with unarmed and wearing nothing, killed the saber-tooth. It was great. Somehow, though, I ended up deleting the saber-tooth's body. I don't know what I did there. And, at that point, I was like, you know what? I don't need to screw this, because as much as I hate the courier, I don't want to run the risk of, accidentally killing off the courier for good. I know there's a lot of random NPCs in Whiterun that are like, they seem absolutely pointless. That there's quest lines tied to them. I don't know which ones they are though, but I know there's several of them I want to kill. I do know that the little one of the two little kids was mentioned in a mod where you can get the guards to kill these NPCs for you. But it had a list of all these people that you really ought to wait before you go killing people, basically. And one of the little kids, okay, so each one jumps me up by about 30. I'm probably stand to go for 2 more. But anyways, one of the little kids is mentioned in that list, and it's like, but kids are unkillable even with this mod, unless you get this other mod, but still, I wouldn't do it. And I do know that it was at least one of the 2 kids, because there's a quest line, just a little mini quest. I think it has something to do with picking sides later, though, that, yeah, we can stand to do one more. That, this kid's like, hey, this girl's mean to me, and I'm a little puss, and will you, you know, beat her up, or scare her off, or something. And anytime you run into a fucking kid in fucking Whiterun, they're all talking about this girl and how fucking mean she is. And anytime you bump into her, she's just a bitch. She's like, oh, I'll kick your ass, rah, give me your lunch money, rah. And then there's the kid that I adopted. You know, the little girl in Whiterun, I love her to death. She's a little cutie. You know, I love her personality. But, not like pedo cutie, but you know what I mean. But, she... Oh, what was I getting at? Oh, you adopt her. At the time, it was the only house that I owned. You get 3 perks possibly from sleeping. But you only get 1. And it depends on the conditions under which you sleep. And like right now I'm going to get whatever it's called in Skyrim for the well-rested perk. I sleep for 8 hours, and then it boosts the amount of experience that I get from everything that I do for a short period of time by, like, I think 15%. Oh, there's that little punk-ass kid now.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
You want to fight? And him, oh my god, I want to kill him. You don't ever get to the Cloud District.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
You want to keep those eyes? Ah,
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
But anyways, if you adopt a child and then you sleep in the house in which you adopt that child, or that child is now living, then you get a different perk. It's kind of like the perk you get whenever you give poor people money. It's like a charity perk, basically, and you get better prices whenever you're buying stuff. Well, that's great and all, but well rested. Yeah, it's called well rested. Gives you 10% faster for 8 hours. So I think it's 50. No, it's 10% in Fallout 4 too. But the Lover's Embrace in Fallout 4 is 15%. And you don't have to sleep for 8 hours because you're really not actually sleeping for the Lover's Embrace. You're getting a little, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, anyways. That was great and all, but at the time it was the only house I had, and I was really wanting to build up on my